What is up, guys? Welcome back. Following with the Arduino tutorials, I want to get my hands on the DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor, as this is going to be useful for a future project. So to connect this sensor is pretty straightforward. We just have 3 pins. Now, depending on the sensor you have, it's gonna be connected differently. So please read the pins on your sensor. So in this sensor, the left one is the positive, the middle is the negative, and the right one is the data line. So it can vary if you have a different sensor. So make sure you read your sensor. So to connect it is pretty simple. Just going to connect the positive to the 5-volt rail on the Arduino board, the negative to the ground, and let's see, and the data line to pin number 2. So we have 1, 2, and this pin. So just that simple, we just connected our sensor. Now let's go over to the computer to see the programming for this sensor. Now let's see how to program this sensor. First, we start by including the sensor library, which is DHT.h. Next, we have to define the type of sensor, which is DHT11, and next we declare a variable which is going to contain the pin that's going to receive the data, which is number 2, and next we start we create the sensor object that's going to have 2 parameters: the sense pin receiving the data from the sensor, and the type of sensor. Next, we have the variables for humidity and temperature that are going to have a float value. So we'll create one for humidity, one for temperature in degrees Celsius, and another one for Fahrenheit. Oops. See, I got a mistake. And we have to declare a delay for setting up the serial monitor and starting the object that we created. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be an integer. I'm gonna call it set time and give it the value of 500 milliseconds. And I'm going to create another one for printing the data, which is how fast the data is going to be refreshed and displayed on the serial monitor. And this time I'm going to set it to 2000 milliseconds which are equivalent to 2 seconds. So that was it for declaring the variables and objects. Now let's move on to the setup code. In the setup code, we have to start the serial monitor and the baud rate, which is the standard 9600. Next, we start the object we created in this line by saying ht.begin, and like I said before, we're gonna give it a small delay. That we declare above, which is set time. That was it for the setup code. Let's move on to the loop. Now for the variable humidity, we want to read the humidity data from the sensor. We say that by saying ht.read humidity, and that variable is going to contain that data. With humidity, the same for temperature in degrees Celsius. I'm gonna say ht.read temperature and for the temperature in Fahrenheit is the same with the difference, the small difference that we have to say give the value true inside the parentheses. That's how the library handles the data in Fahrenheit. So now we want to display our data in the serial monitor, and we're gonna want to make it look great. So say serial.print. The first value is gonna be humidity. So that way we can see better what's going on. And again, and display the actual data. The same for the Fahrenheit and Celsius. Serial.print. Temperature in Celsius. And let's clear out this. Not supposed to go already. So the same for the temperature values. Dot print and the actual data. We got one more for Fahrenheit. Print temp F. And the data temp F. And for this last line, we want to say that we're gonna start a new line after that, so we can see better what's going on. And last, the delay we declared earlier is going to be 2 seconds, and it should be ready to go. So let's try uploading and see what happens. So we got an error, and let's see what the error is. Class House Serial has no member name print, so I got a mistake. Just print. Let's try it again, and this time should be no problem. And if we go to the serial monitor, we're getting the temperature display, but we have see that we have the value, and right after the other unit we wanna see. And how can I fix that? So let's see how to fix that. So I can put a space before starting, and that should work. Let's try loading again and see how it turns out. Alright, and that looks a lot better. So that's how you program the DHT11 sensor. Now let me try to blow some air and see if the value changes. Now, so you can see humidity has changed. It's gonna take a while to go back to the ambient reading, where we can see that the values changed. So that's how you wire and program the DHT11 sensor. For the next video, I'm going to be integrating this same sensor in the display, so we can see we can make use of display and make it portable in the future. So I hope you like it, and see you on the next one.